Originally released on October 14th, 2015 for iOS, October 15th, 2015 for Steam, January 27th, 2016 for Android phones, and May 24th, 2016 for PS4 and Vita, Downwell is a 2D vertical scrolling roguelike platformer made by one Ojiro Fumoto, also known as Moppin. Yeah, besides music, this entire game was made by one guy, which is unbelievably admirable and inspiring to hear. So, let's see if the long hours and restless nights bared any fruit, as we reminisce on Downwell. Downwell is about a man named Taro, who upon visiting the local park one night, decides to explore the depths of the well nearby. Strapping on his gun boots, Taro starts to descend further and further down into the well, killing enemies, collecting treasure, and seeing what lies at the bottom of the well. The game begins when you jump down the well. From there you pick your style and are into the game. There are 3 things you do in this game: move, jump, and use your gun boots to hover or fire at enemies. And all you have to do is make it through an assortment of enemies, 4 worlds with 3 stages each, and a final 5th world which is only a boss. Sounds simple, but there are a couple more factors to this. Your gun boots have an ammo count, and they only replenish when you make contact with some form of land. Whether it be the actual ground, statues and other doodads, or an enemy, there's many ways to keep the flow going. Killing enemies or breaking colored blocks gives you gems, and these are your currency of the game. They can also give you a boost. If you collect 100 gems in a short time period, you will enter a state called Gem High, where you have increased range and damage. As you progress, you will see these time voids called safe zones. When you enter these, everything outside of them stops. Fully entering these can lead to caves, which can have a gem vein with a bunch of gems or a gun module for your gun boots, like a triple shot, laser, shotgun, and alternate versions of your starting machine gun. Collecting one of these also gives you a health or max ammo upgrade. Sometimes the safe zone can lead to a shop, where you can buy 3 random items to help you on your way. Upon dying, the gems you collected that run are tallied like a score, and as you get more and more gems overall, you unlock bonuses like different color palettes for the game or different styles. You start off with usual style, and this is just the normal way to play Downwell. However, the other styles can lead to unique runs, like a style where you can only find gun modules and safe zones with shots becoming rare, a style where you have a reduced fall rate permanently, or a style where you have a 30% discount on items in the shop, but you don't get any upgrades at the end of each stage. And speaking of, upon beating a stage, you get to choose an upgrade from a list of 3 by default. These can range from getting healed, causing explosions when you stomp on enemies, and increasing your invincibility frames, to increasing your gem collecting range, making time voids whenever you get hit, or having an attack drone that fires alongside you. These mechanics, alongside the easy to learn, hard to master gameplay, lead to an incredibly fluid and fun game to pick up and play. As you get better, you learn to anticipate when certain types of enemies will pop up, when to use your gun boots, when to stomp on enemies, and how to keep the momentum going. When everything flows together and works exactly as you wanted, you feel like a god. It's an incredible rush that's perfect for phones and handhelds like the Vita, as it's something you could just pick up and do a quick run or two, anywhere and whenever you're in the mood. Not to downplay the other versions or anything, but it just feels right playing it portably. Though that could just be me. Soundtrack is pretty good. With some catchy chiptune tracks and some ambient tracks for the world, this soundtrack's job of enhancing your playing experience is done remarkably well. I personally really like the tracks Tomato Funk, which you're listening to right now, Ouroboros, Broken Ghost, Mochi Yasan, the shop theme, and Slumber Party, the boss theme. Downwell is an absolutely amazing game, and it's downright awe-inspiring to see a well-made game with concise mechanics and satisfying gameplay come out of one person who just decided to develop games one day. And apparently I'm not the only one that realized that, as Moppin now works for Nintendo, with the immense amount of praise and awards that Downwell has gotten probably being a key factor in that decision. Well, here's hoping that Moppin likes his new position, and he's able to help in making some spectacular games. As for me, that is all I had to say about Downwell. Let me know what you guys think about this game, but only if you want to. Guys, be safe out there, and thank you so much for watching.